Hey guys. Well, sorry. Welcome back. I'm so sorry, guys. Welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to come on here just to play a couple of videos I did have earlier with Gardis Watts and Fred Hampton, Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. I had some videos together. Um, I had some videos together about what I wanted to play of Chairman Fred Hampton Sr., and I didn't get a chance to play them. And so as I saw they were still on my screen, I said, well, let me just do a quick live and we'll play I Am a Revolutionary speech. And then also I want to go back to the website where the Save the Hampton House, just so make sure you guys know you have the link. And also I want to go over the Till House Museum for Emmett Till and Mamie Till. Their home is also a historical site in Chicago now. So this is Black History Month, and you guys know Black History Month means a lot to me. So I wanted to just make sure that, and it should mean a lot to everyone, that I'm spreading whatever I can on this small platform. So I was so grateful today to have someone not only like educational like Gardis Watts on, thanks to Gardis Watts and Big Mike, but for Gardis Watts to have that connection with Fred Hampton Jr., Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. I want to talk about that because I want to talk about the chairman and why it's so important that we don't leave that off his name. I just want to play that and then send the links of two historical sites here in Chicago. Y'all, I'm still in shock because it's just an honor to be able to talk about history on my channel and you guys listen and be able to have these discussions with you because it is important. Now, I am a commentary channel, but never I love history. I love to read. I love to know, ask questions and know my roots. So I thank you for taking this journey with me when I do things like that, because it's not all about, you guys met me with different stuff, reality shows, Dolton stuff, whatever. But this is where my heart truly lies, in the history of our people. Okay, so let's play I Am a Revolutionary speech. And then I'm going to just do a quick tour of the Hampton House and that cool stuff. Okay, let's go.
The Black Panther Party, that they can do anything they want to us. We might not be back. I might be in jail. I might be anywhere. But when I leave, you can remember I said with the last words on my lips that I am a revolutionary. And you're going to have to keep on saying that. You're going to have to say that I am a proletarian. I am the people. I'm not the pig. You got to make a distinction. And the people are going to have to attack the pigs. The people are going to have to stand up against the pigs. That's what the Panthers are doing. That's what the Panthers are doing all over the world.
So it was so cool today to hear that his son, remember, Fred Hampton Sr. was assassinated at only the age of 21. 21. While his son, Chairman Fred Hampton Jr., was in his mother's womb still. Okay. And we discussed that today. If you don't forget to check out Judas and the Black Messiah. It was really good to hear that he had a huge part in how they were able to, how Hollywood wanted to share his father's story. Okay. And hey, Tracy. So this is the website, Save the Hampton House. And they were able to preserve it and make it a monument. Now let's look. He gave us an inside tour of the Hampton House today. That really left me stuck that we got that too. And this is in Maywood, Illinois. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at this clip.
And it's been a long part of history, but now it's official. The home of Illinois Black Panther Party leader Fred Hampton is a landmark. Here it is, Hampton's childhood home in west suburban Maywood. The village voted yesterday to designate it an historical landmark. The home is being renovated. It will be transformed into a place where the works of the Black Panther Party can be displayed. The campaign to make the Hampton house a landmark gained steam by the recent movie about his life, Judas and the Black Messiah. Fred Hampton and fellow Black Panther Mark Clark were killed by police in December of 1969.
Okay, hey Gardis. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we have to make sure that we support this. I didn't know that it was open for tours, but it is, and you can find it at savethehamptonhouse.org. Let's watch another video here. See. Oh, they got the videos over here on the website. Thank you so much for today, Gardis. Let's watch this one.
Chairman Fred Hampton Sr.
The Black Panther Party leader was killed in a coordinated plot by Chicago police and the FBI.
As Fox 32 honors Black History Month, our Nate Rogers takes a look at Hampton's legacy, including some never-before-seen photos from that time.
This is a revolutionary organization fighting for the minds and hearts of the people, in theory and in practice.
Fed up with police brutality, Black Panthers patrolled their neighborhoods heavily armed. 1969, Chairman Fred Hampton and his fiance were in the bed sleeping when 19 officers raided their apartment, firing 99 bullets into the mattress. Chairman Hampton's fiance, 8 months pregnant, forced to leave the room.
She boldly heard the shots, the extra shots, and then she heard the officer say something to the effect of, "He's good and dead now."
I heard the sister scream. They stopped shooting. Pig said, "He's good and dead now."
Chairman Hampton killed at 21 years old.
A lot of people ask me, how do you feel with seeing, hearing about, your father being assassinated at 21 years of age? If that was the first image I was to see, it would probably have a different impact. I think it's imperative that people see the life, not the existence, but the life of Chairman Fred.
We hate the oppressor, whether he be white, black, brown, or yellow. So we got to know the educational program to find out what is going to be in the finale.
A servant of the people, at age 19, Chairman Hampton fought for non-segregated swimming pools. The Panthers' free breakfast program fed 3,500 hungry kids a week. They also organized free medical clinics for minorities unable to afford other means.
This is my favorite picture right here of me. My arrest picture when I was pregnant. They had snatched me.
Later this year, DuSable Museum will showcase never-seen photos, including this of Akua and Jerry, Chairman Hampton's fiance, taken at a public hearing about the assassination.
The People's Church, the Black Panther Party had convened an inquiry, to see what occurred. And it was objective questions, and the people from all walks of life were able to come and hear what occurred December 4th, 1969.
Also this, the Rainbow Coalition comprised of Black, white, and Hispanic leaders under Chairman Hampton's tutelage.
Chairman Fred was able to go out there as a realist and, again, grapple and deal with the race and class contradiction.
So what do you think Fred Hampton stood for?
He was brave, he stood for power and change.
A legacy like none other. The Hampton House, Chairman Hampton's Maywood childhood home, now a historical landmark, distributing free clothes and food 24/7. At Proviso East High School, inside room 35, the Chairman Fred Hampton Social Justice Room for community meetings and student activities. Chairman Hampton, a 1966 graduate here, his passion, his death, continuing to inspire generations of leaders.
Don't be scared to speak out and do the right thing. If it's the right thing, do it.
Nate Rogers, Fox 30.
Wow. So to have to keep on, first of all, that's awesome to be a student there where Chairman Fred Hampton graduated from, and them having a classroom named after him, and also just for Chairman Fred Hampton Jr., for him to continue this legacy, to continue this walk, to still be giving out lunches, clothes, books, still making it meaningful. This is amazing. It was one more I wanted to share with you. Because I had pulled up a few, but that SaveTheHamptonHouse.org, and it was just a powerful day today. Today was just a powerful day. Hey, girl, dad, and I'm putting it here to be able to talk with someone that, like, to hear it from the chairman's mouth, what he went through. That was very moving. Also, he has a show on Intellectual Radio. I'm going to link that, but I think you can find everything on SaveTheHamptonHouse.org. Let's see. Let's go to one more video. Let's pull this one up, guys. Hey, Choose. Thanks for being here. Yeah, today was awesome. Today was awesome. And it was nothing like hearing it from the source. You know, we could talk about it all day, but he said Gardis had it right. He said Gardis has it right. He just add to it.
Or bitter cold. It was 10 minutes of fists clenched and raised for the 55th anniversary of the assassination of Fred Hampton.
We have to maintain our movement.
On December 4th, 1969, Chicago police and the FBI saw the then deputy chairman of the National Black Panther Party as a threat during the height of the civil rights movement. It's widely known they drugged Hampton before raiding his house on Monroe Street, where they shot and killed him while he was sleeping in bed. Hampton's friend, Mark Clark, was also killed that night.
When the shooting started and I felt it going into bed, I jumped on top of Chairman Fred to cover him. And I didn't think about it, I just did it.
Akua Njeri was lying next to the chairman when he was shot. She was 8 months pregnant at the time with Fred Hampton Jr.
I know that they would murder me and my baby, my unborn child. So I was focusing on not crying.
In many cases, my birth certificate almost was my death certificate.
The assassination sparked nationwide protests. And now Fred Hampton Jr. is stepping into his father's shoes to carry out the mission of racial equality.
Self-determination, the right to determine the destiny of our lives. There's a difference between living and existing, but that is self-determination.
Chairman Dr. Fred Hampton Jr. says he wants to keep his family's legacy alive by buying the property where his father was killed and turning it into a museum. Additionally, he says he wants to take this empty lot next door and turn it into a remembrance park.
To be here today, 55 years later, with the people, you know what I'm saying, still remember the legacy of Chairman Fred.
Chairman Fred lives.
Yeah.
Right on.
Chairman Fred lives.
Just a few blocks down from a mural of Fred Hampton. They'll be here next year, holding up their right fist, keeping his legacy alive. Watch breaking news.
And he did that. Wow. And that's wonderful. So thank you again to Chairman Fred Hampton Jr. for coming through just to give us some knowledge here. And thank you, Gardis, for, just that blessing. That was so amazing. So amazing. Is so amazing because I remember that for the rest of my life. So make sure we support the Hampton House. Now, this is what we learned today in class with Professor Watts, as we call him. So Chairman Fred Hampton Sr., his mother babysat for Emmett Till, right? And it was so interesting because I had Emmett Till on my list of when I want to do history this month. And just a different side that people don't talk about regarding Emmett Till and his visit down to Mississippi, which ended in tragedy, of course, But they also have got the home of Emmett Till, the childhood home, and they're building a museum, theater, and heritage hub, and it's on 6427 South St. Lawrence. So this month I plan to drive by there just to give you guys a ride along so you can see what the progress has been here. I also put on my list to go to the Hampton House, and also we'll be visiting, just for Black History, Muddy Waters home as well. So I hope you guys subscribe, stay along this journey for Black History Month, and we'll try to fill you in as we go. Today was really a surprise. You know, usually I am never speechless. I could talk, I'll be long-winded. So today, if you hear me talking like this, you should know I got my history hat on now. I'm ready to research and find out everything I need to know, what I may have missed about Fred Hampton Sr. And I thank you so much again, Gardis. That was such a treat today. And thank you, Fred Hampton Jr., for coming through. Thank you, Big Mike. Thank you, Choose. Thank you for, yeah, Choose has some amazing questions. Now, Gardis, I was like, Choose, here. Because she had some great questions. I was like, here's the link. Because I was like, wow, this is pretty interesting. So we're going to continue this because I learned a lot today about community. I learned a lot about speech. When you're just throwing a lot of big words out there that's not meaning anything. A lot about communication. He dropped some gems. Thank you so much. So this was a historical day for the blueberries. And you can look forward to having more. We're still going to always bring in some history. Like, I want to talk about the Willie Lynch letter. I think I want to talk about that for Black History Month. So it might be a sensitive subject matter for some people, but this is the history. This is what's going on. And I think it's a lot of that's still some of that's working today. You know, some of it's working today. So I want to talk about that, you know, and the Willie Lynch letter and the making of a slave. And how could that be? We see it now, even in what's going on in the political world that we're engulfed in here in the Southland right now. So I want to talk about that. So that'll be something else we'll talk about on the channel. And that's it. I just want to come in and make sure I showed those videos. Make sure I gave thanks. I'm so grateful. I'm still speechless. And until next time, y'all make sure you take care of yourself and each other and be kind to one another. Love you guys. Bye.